Right, Milagro, her sister. I didn't know this was going down with her and her sister, y'all. Her sister writes, this is Milagro's sister, blood sister, right? Okay, I think it's a half sister. Okay. She says, I'm a horrible person, Milagro. Yet back in 2011, I welcomed you into my home when you were a complete stranger. I stayed involved in your life and even went against my dad when he said you weren't his. You wanted a family so bad, and I tried to be there for you. In 2020, you came to my house with a DNA swab, sent it off, and were the only one who received the results, then provided them to me in a Word document, not something official, signed, sealed, and or delivered. Still, I accepted it and continued to claim you as my sister. I was at your youngest daughter's birthday party, and you have been in my home within the last year. So where did it go wrong? How are you mad at me for posting about missing my deceased father? How are you mad at me because Carrie V acknowledged me as his only daughter? Your mother gave you more than one name as a potential father. Oh no. Oh no. But you know what? Milagro did say her mama was out there on the streets though. Milagro did say her mama was in the streets like that. Let's continue. Let's go back to the drawing board. I don't have a problem with you speaking about your trauma, but I do not appreciate the lies. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Let's see what they're saying. So everybody's mad at the sister. Okay, but she's the one that had the relationship with the father. Not see this is what I would hate for Mini-Me. I would hate for Mini-Me to be like the only child of mine that has a relationship with me, and then my passing, she'd be like, well shit, he was a daddy to me, so I don't know, the hell with you other bitches, I don't know, sorry you didn't know our dad the way I knew our dad. I would hate that for Mini-Me, but it is what it is, man. So they're mad at the sister. They're mad at the sister. But Milagro did say her mama was out there, so why are they mad at the daddy though? Like, I'm not understanding that part. Okay, reminder that this had a whole reference number and facility to call to confirm the test. She was even told how many days she had to verify, yet she did. So what are you even yapping about? You're not getting that 5 minutes of fame, loser. Wow. So they're really mad at the sister for... Okay. Didn't Millie already do 23andMe or Ancestry? Only thing she has to do is do hers, and they will automatically link them in the system. Creating a Twitter in 2025 to plaster your father's real name face on the internet to protect his image, only for us to find out he had 5 baby mamas, 5 kids, but only married the last BM and didn't claim raise all his children. You did this phenomenal father of yours a disservice. See, here we go. He married her mama, but not the rest of them other kids. See, that's another thing too. That's another thing too. That gets weird. Okay, so here's the report. We'll get to that. Okay, so where it went wrong is that you welcomed a potential illegitimate child into the fold before the DNA test results when other potential fathers were involved, and Milagro admitted as much. Y'all should have had better boundaries until you knew for sure. Now she feels rejected. Okay, so this is the report. Oh man, I don't. Okay, accept. Yes, I accept. Okay, what does it say? Come on, man. So that's That's the report. I can't read this shit. Let's continue. Let's see. Reading comprehension. I'm sorry you even had to deal with this, Millie, but you're covered and divinely protected. Well, I swear. Okay. Sad because it didn't have to turn out this way. A beautiful relationship could have came out of this, but not everyone is equipped to handle. So he is the father. The fact that she tried to play on your head top and was getting gassed up in the comments. Okay, so the daddy is they both had the same daddy. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, where'd this all come from? What? How did I miss all this? Oh, a thread. Baby, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. Okay, she said, so boom, my grandparents raised me. So when I hit about 17, 18, I wanted to seriously pursue paternity. I reached out to my mother and started looking online. Attached is the message from 2009 to my mother, a message from my sister around that time, her mother and one of her siblings. Okay, we're going on the Milagro rabbit hole. Okay, let's go. Everybody claims to be related to Beyonce, right? Okay, let's continue. Mama is Carrie Vincent, really my daddy. I found that letter you wrote Granny. She says she don't know who my daddy is, but I found the letter you wrote her with his name, so I looked him up. I saw his picture. He is ugly. LOL. His brother died, Abram Ford. The picture was from 2007. I don't know. Oh, I didn't know that your phone wasn't on yet. Yes, KK is your daddy. I hate that you had to find out that way. But when I got the letter from you last year, I just realized that Mama wasn't giving you your mail. Yes, he is ugly, and I will explain the details later in a more private environment. He is from Port Arthur. Yes, that was him because his mother's name is Diana. I wonder if I put a profile pic of you as me, how many of my own friends would notice that that's not me. That last night, while I was sending you a message on Facebook, my boyfriend looked over and said, when you took that picture, I said, what picture? He was like, that one. I said, that's not me, that's Mia. He was like, well, it sure in the hell looked like you. Let me see. Until he looked close and realized it wasn't. Okay, who is this? Okay, hey, you don't know me, but I'm Mishan's mom. You are definitely my daughter's sister. You look so much like her, especially with y'all long hair. Please keep in touch and don't let those crazy people run you away. Okay, I'm gonna give you my number. And you remind me of my mama. Y'all kind of look alike. Okay, we in this rabbit hole, y'all. Me and my sister meet, but life happens and we follow our own respective paths, keeping in touch here and there. No test was ever taken, so we're moving under the idea that we're kin at this time. Near the end of 2020, I'm back wanting answers, so I reached out to someone who had offered to test with me before, my sister. I let her know my intentions and she agreed to do the DNA test with me so that we can finally put this to bed. Okay, so let's continue. Hey, Mishan, I got a new phone and remembered we had exchanged numbers here. But I wanted to write you before I got too busy, but my number is the same. I want to take a siblings DNA test with you. I want to know for sure. You pick a day and I'll pay for everything and come through and do it if you're willing. Let me know, please. And I hope you and the beautiful babies are doing okay. I'm okay with it. Let me know. I'll make time. Okay, how about Saturday? I have to do an interview around 2, but it won't take long and I'll be free after that. That's fine. Okay, you can just text me your address and I'll hit you up on the phone because I don't even have Messenger. Okay. Little did I know it was another empty promise. The test didn't take place at that time, but we still communicated and tried to build. Carrie passed at the end of 2018, so they pay tribute annually. Well, my sister was all in with me behind the scenes, but out loud it was a different story. I didn't appreciate it, and I let her know. Okay. Oh, I missed your FaceTime moving around Christmas. I hope y'all enjoyed the day. I don't know what positions you've been put in when it comes to family. I know they made Trina choose, so it's not far-fetched that they may ask you the same of you, but I can't just be your sister when they're not around. I understand y'all have bonds, but how I'm supposed to feel when y'all link up to honor his memory like I don't exist. Y'all got more of a right to him, I guess. When anyone questioning me can swab a cheek. Left me and my kids out the funeral and the program. He laid in a coma and y'all let him die without giving me a chance to lay eyes on him, speak, or anything else. Ouch. I've never asked you to pick and I won't start today. I'm done with this shit though. I'm not begging for a spot that's rightfully mine, and I'm not even mad with you. It's hurtful and disappointing. Like you said, all y'all missing is KJ. So this is like what happens when the fathers have to leave the house or a family for whatever reason, whether the woman drove him away or he just felt not welcome there, whatever. The kids end up, paying have to carry the cross. This is sad. This is sad. This is sad. Okay. I'm not picking a side. I called you to ask you if you wanted to come, which I asked you before. After I saw your post on IG, I was upset because I'm choosing you, and it seems like you're shutting me down. I asked you to see my nieces and want to bring them around. You have to meet me halfway. I wish you knew the truth, Mia. The children had no parts in preparing anything. We showed up. I did not know he was dying after the coma. He got better. The day he died, no one called his kids and said he's dying. He'd been dying all day, and Kyler, the baby boy, called me once he passed. Do you know his mom, Dee Dee, don't accept me either. She doesn't speak to me. So when I say we got, that's true. I want you to be all in because I do love you dearly. But what do I have to do, Mia? I know it's hurtful. You have to communicate with me. I can't get nowhere with no one who doesn't want to communicate. You always want to get so mad and not know what's going on. You can't avoid talking about it. Maybe if you heard my piece and had a conversation, then you would understand. This is sad. The test is finally done at home, kid. My sister works in the hospital, and I've helped a cousin with one at this point, so it was an easy situation to navigate. We filled out the form, swabbed our mouths, and I sent the info with payment. When there was an update, I received an email that I sent to her as well, and once the results were in, I sent the downloadable PDF file that is now being questioned. Oh, okay. I sent the test in today, 5 business days. Laughed at girl, he needs to stop. Okay, good, let me know. Did we get the results? We've probably done it wrong. They literally emailed me today. I was going to call them. Okay, just checking. They lied on the box. Exactly 2 days, my ass. I laughed at exactly 2 days, my ass. Okay. I purchased a service that backs up your phone so I can go into our thread and click that file and open it. But this is as it appears in text as a PDF. Anywho, I sent her the results. She then appeared to be excited. I reached out to my aunt and informed her of the results and let her know that if she wanted to access the results on her own, she could, and explain how. As you can see, she expressed that she never needed it. Okay, you are the sister. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm crying. Girl, me too. Oh my God. Love, girl. Love you. I love you. I love you. Love you. Okay. So here we go. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. DNA testing was done to determine the siblingship of the alleged siblings. Based on testing results obtained from the analysis of the DNA Loki listed, the probability of half siblingship is 99.95%. The likelihood that they share a common biological parent is 2,377 to 1. This probability of siblingship is calculated by comparing it to an untested, unrelated, random individual of the general population. Why y'all always blaming the dad? You see what I'm saying? Why is it? Oh, you blame the mama? Okay, yes, mama was the whore. Yes. How come you can't? Why is it so hard to say the mama was the whore? You know, ain't no man trying to stay in a spiteful home. Okay. The account can be logged into via the reference number listed with a passcode for 90 days. Hello, my dear. Call me when you have a moment. It has never mattered to me. It mattered to others. And this is where I have been misunderstood. Okay. Now, here we are with the question being posed again and with people wanting to retest. Funny thing is, many family members have utilized services like Ancestry. And wouldn't you know, I matched with them as well. These are the 2 children birthed by my maternal aunt. I think they be first cousins unless that platform is rigged as well. Side note, I was born a Mallet. Name changed after my bio granny adopted me and my brothers. That's why I'm a Cooper now. Okay. So unfortunately, these are my relatives. I said I had a bad big sister. Did I lie? I'm going through a Fed case. Little baby ain't never said, are you good? But they could come together to tear me down and imply I doctored up some shit. Okay, so the Fed case, y'all, it's the defamation case with Megan Thee Stallion. That's what she's referring to. But let's continue. It's a dirty ass game. Someone tapped in to my energy and told me I'd be crossed, and I couldn't fathom who would do something like that. I would have never guessed it would have been twin. If her post hadn't gone viral, I wouldn't have even done all this. But oh well, I pop shit like I do on my platforms about other people. So when it's my turn, I gotta lay it all out, huh? So it is a fact that I have 5 brothers and 1 sister. But in the future, when I'm asked and I only acknowledge the 2 brothers I grew up with, this is why. When I say I don't have a dad side of the family, this is why. I ain't taking none other tests. We ain't family. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all. She better than me. I wouldn't have gone through all this. She better than me. I wouldn't have gone through all this. This is crazy. I'm good. Not to prove something. No. I wouldn't. No. Okay.